Hello, good morning, everyone. Okay, so I'm going to post my shopping link right here in the comments. So everything you're about to see is available right here, rayahopebeauty.com. Pin it right here. When you pop on, make sure you say hi. Tell me where you're watching from. Good morning. Okay, I'm gonna share this to my beauty page, which is called Beauty by Raya Hope. And then I have like a blog page where I do, where I do other makeup tutorials, or I do other tutorials, sorry. And then Beauty by Raya Hope and Raya Hope, those are the two page names. I don't know where I just said. I'm all over the place. I need more coffee. Good morning. How are you, ladies? Close out of that. Okay. So I'm going to keep this handy because we are on a time crunch today. I have an appointment with Apple at 10:15. So it takes me like 20 minutes to get there. So you guys are on time watch. Can I start a treatment? Yes, so for dark circles, I actually did a skincare live yesterday about how I've healed my dark circles. If you've been here with me since the beginning, you've seen like how drastically they've gotten so much better. Like this little part right here is just kind of hereditary, so I don't think that's ever gonna get lighter than it is now. But I swear by our makeup, by our skincare, like it's transformed our skin. Hi and welcome. Yes, if you're a new follower, new viewer, make sure you let me know so I can welcome you. But so check out that tutorial. It's on my page from yesterday. So good. And all of our skincare right now, including all of the face masks, are 25% off. It's so, like, I've never seen them that discounted before. And it's not like it's one thing, it's everything. All the skincare, not the makeup. But if you are wanting some killer deals on makeup, this month's Kudos is amazing. If you're new around here, like, what the heck is a Kudos? Kudos is just like our deal of the month. Every month it's something different. Every month it's like a different bundle, different savings. And yeah, so this month is the foundation. So you're gonna get the Liquid Touch foundation. I just squirted it all over my powder concealer brush. So you get your choice of liquid foundation, you get your choice of dip and draw eyeliner, you get your choice of lipstick. Like there's so many options. Thank you. Yes, right, Tina? I mean, even over the past like few months, like since we came out with, thank you, Jennifer. Since we came out with the new face mask called the brightening face mask, I've noticed a huge change in my skin since that mask. So if your face, your skin just feels or looks dull, the brightening face mask needs to be in your weekly regimen. I use it once a week and I have never seen my skin so bright. Aw, thanks, Kendra. I know, I'm like growing it out. It's like the longest grow out process ever. I'm in that really awkward stage where it's like a mullet / mom haircut. Like I was telling my hair girl, Hannah, I was like, I cannot wait to see you on the 11th. You are gonna get a kick out of my hair right now. It's so bad. Oh, thank you. I know, Pinterest has all the best pictures of me, I feel like. Make sure you repin them so they don't get buried. I know, I feel like it is growing pretty quickly, but it'll never be quickly enough, right? Okay, so we're gonna get started because like I said, I'm on a time crunch. So we are not doing color correctors today. So I always do color correctors. It's just something that I love, something that I always do. And if you're not familiar what a color corrector is, it's basically just a different type of concealer, but it's not to conceal, it's to kind of cancel out discoloration. So I usually use a yellow and an orange color corrector to cancel out my dark circles under my eyes. But one, they've gotten so much better, even, you know, among the last few months, that I don't know if I even really need it. So we are going to give it a shot without any color correctors today. It feels so weird to use this brush on my under eye. I haven't done that like ever. But without color correctors, we can just like go balls to the wall with our brush. But I really wanted to show you guys. Oh, thank you. Perfect. I'm like terrible at pronouncing names. I'm so sorry. Samantha, Prudent lip liner. I've seen pictures of myself. Thank you. How do I go about making sure I get the right foundation match in my skin? I'm always thinking I got it right, but I'm always wrong. Heather, shoot me a selfie or a recent photo and I can color match you. Okay, so that was 3 drops of the Liquid Touch foundation. Do you see that coverage? Like, that is so good. I'm using the shade Lace in the Mineral Touch liquid foundation, and it's super easy to use. All you do is you just take it and you just, you know, squirt it on top of your brush like that. Yay! Hi, Jessica. Man, I'm so terrible at like doing my little remind thing. So I do like 3 of those little squirts, and then I just dot it around my face like this to kind of get the foundation all over, and then we're going to start buffing in. And this is the powder concealer brush. Both of these things are from Unique. They're both available right here, rayahopebeauty.com, and this foundation that I'm using is on sale in this month's Kudos. So you just take it all the way up, and then you just buff in. And like I always say, I love this brush because it distributes the foundation super evenly, so it's not going to be cakey, it's not going to feel heavy, it's not going to look heavy. It looks super natural. It feels like a second skin. The Mineral Touch foundation that I'm using right now is a matte finish. It goes on liquid, dries kind of into a powder finish, like a satin powder finish. It's amazing. It's really good for any skin type, really, but it's really good for oily to normal skin types. If you have dry skin, I would probably recommend the BB Flawless. But like I said, always shoot me a message to be color matched or to get a recommendation on what combo is right for you. Thank you, Melissa. Hello, how are you, ladies? Hi, Chloe. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Nicole. Hi, Charla. When you did your eye color shade for Gala, what did you use? Samantha, shoot me a message, or I did that tutorial the other day. You can check the comments. I have all the shades written out in the comments. Aw, thanks, Jessica. Yes, mixing the BB Floss and Liquid Touch foundation is like my jam. I love that combo. Do you know when the shampoo will be in? I don't know. I know that they are working really quickly on getting it back in stock though. Okay, so I always take just a teeny tiny bit more foundation, and I like to pop it on with my fingers. I usually do this step over a color corrector, so maybe it's just like habit, but I like a little more coverage on my under eye always. And I'm gonna switch up my technique, and I'm gonna reach for my Blending Bud by Unique because I really love how smooth this makes your makeup look. This is gonna compact all the makeup into place rather than just kind of buffing it on top of your skin. And it's going to just smooth everything out. So if you ever feel like your makeup looks, I don't know, like grainy or cakey or just not smooth, Unique's Blending Buds are the way to go. Like, that's what you need. Yeah, exactly. If you feel dry or your skin is dry, the BB Flawless is amazing. And even if you want the coverage of the Liquid Touch foundation, you can totally get that and just mix it with the BB Flawless. Do you recommend using both? Yes. Like both brush and Blending Buds for sure. I always do the Blending Buds. If I had to pick one, I would choose the Blending Bud over the brush, only because this really makes your foundation look so smooth. And I hate when my under eyes crease. So I really love like compacting that makeup into place on my under eye because, like I said, it's going to help to prevent that creasing, and it's again making it look so smooth. I can't like stress that enough. Damp, Chloe. I always wring it underneath water, and then I'll wring it out so no water is dropping from the Blending Bud, but it's a little damp, so it's adding like a little bit of moisture to your skin. But do you guys see that coverage? Like, that's 6 drops of the Liquid Touch foundation. Like, that is so good. So now I'm going to take my Skin Perfecting Concealer in the shade Organza, and we're just popping it on our fingers. I actually took a little too much, but it's okay. So we're going to very lightly just tap this on our under eye, in kind of like an upside down triangle, just like over that dark circle area. I'm gonna wipe off whatever's left over. We don't need that much. But this concealer, a little goes a really long way. All right, so we're just gonna tap that in. And look how brightening this concealer is. Thank you. Did you use concealer? Because I see some girls don't. Yeah, I didn't use a color corrector today, no. I just went straight in with the foundation. I meant like a BB floss. Oh, yeah, you can use the BB floss and Liquid Touch foundation for all skin types, for sure. Aw, thank you. I'm using the Liquid Touch foundation in the shade Lace, and then I have on the Skin Perfecting Concealer in the shade Organza. Yes, as soon as I get off, I will give you guys the full list of products, and I try to list them in the order in which I put them on. And if I use a product that's not by Unique, which I will be here in a little bit, I'll give you guys the direct link to that product. I always make sure you guys can get your hands on whatever I use. Yeah, I like the Lace color too. It's like a really good medium between the shade Velour and the shade Organza. So like if Organza is too pink on you and Velour is too yellow, the shade Lace would be perfect. It's like a really great like compromise. Okay, so now I'm gonna take my Touch Behold setting powder and I'm gonna spray my dry beauty blender. This is from like Ulta. I'm gonna spray it with my Touch Behold setting spray to really cling on to that translucent setting powder. And then I'm just gonna tap my beauty blender in the setting powder, and I just kind of like, so I don't spill, I just kind of like squeeze it like this to make some of that powder fall out, because we don't want a ton, but we are gonna use a baking technique with this. So this is basically going to draw out the natural oils of our skin and trap it so our oily skin doesn't move around our foundation. I only recommend baking with the setting powder if you have oily skin. If you don't, then you don't need to use this much of the setting powder. Just a tiny bit would be perfect for you. Yes, Lace is a new color. Did you get a ring light? No, I'm just sitting in front of my window. I asked for one for Christmas, so hopefully we'll get one, but I don't really need one. Like, our house has really great lighting in the front living room. That's where I sit. But I'd like to be able to do my makeup like other places around the house, like in my room, but the lighting's not good in there. This girl almost looks like you and does a tutorial makeup. You're the best. Aw, thank you. Okay, so that was the Touch Bold setting powder. It's a little messy, so brace yourself. Oh, that's amazing. So we're doing, yeah, I have my eye on this like particular one. I'm like kind of bougie when it comes to certain things, and I really want this one ring light, and of course it's like $300. So I haven't gotten it, but it's okay. We don't really need it. This lighting's pretty good. Message you for color match. Perfect, Chloe. Yeah, just shoot me a selfie or a recent photo if you want to be color matched or need a recommendation for your shades, and I can give you like a full personalized recommendation. Okay, so that was the setting powder, and I just swept away anything that was left over. See how much more matte my makeup look is? So that is really drawing out the natural oils of your skin. It's trapping everything. It's really, it adds a little more coverage to your makeup, and it's gonna minimize your pores. So if you have really large pores, the setting powder would be a good option for you as well. If you don't use the baking technique, to use the brush. So if you're not baking with it, then I would recommend using like a little angled brush like this. This is from e.l.f. And you just tap it in the cap, and then you could just tap it into place wherever you want to set your concealer. That's the only real reason that you'd use the setting powder, is to set your concealer. Unless you're oily, then you'd use it wherever you're really oily. Yes, Reagan. Okay, so now we're going in with our pressed powder. This is the Touch Mineral Pressed Powder, not the other ones. And we're gonna apply it with a big kabuki brush. Good morning, Carrie. And like I said, I'll give you guys a link to any product that's not by Unique, which this brush is not. So I'll give you guys a link to this. So we're just gonna set our neck, because you always wanna bring your foundation all the way down your neck, because the neck is not gonna be the same shade as your face. It never will be, because our head blocks that area. So we're just gonna tap. I love tapping our pressed powder on. I feel like it applies it really airy. So it feels very light. It doesn't look like you're wearing a ton of powder. It's seriously the best. Good morning. Hi, Penny. So will that keep, yes, Chelsea, that will keep it from rubbing off on clothes, as well as the pressed powder will keep it from rubbing off on clothes. And then the other part that's gonna help is using the setting spray when we're finished to set everything. That is really gonna help it from coming off on anything. I mean, like if you like really run your face into something or someone, it might come off a little bit, but it's not gonna be like you go in for a hug and it's like, sorry, here's a makeup wipe. Okay, so pressed powder is done. Check ourselves on time. Hello, hello. All right, so now we're gonna do some contouring. This is my favorite. Hi, how are you? And yeah, you guys, make sure you shoot me a message if you need to be color matched or you have any like personalized questions. Shoot me a message. Okay, so we are gonna take the Beachfront bronzer in the shade Hermosa, and I'm just using an angled, I think it's a blush brush actually, but I'll give you guys a link to it. Same with the makeup you're using. This brand is called Unique, and it's available right here, RayaHopeBeauty.com. I have not linked my outfit yet, but I will today. So if you are not following me on Instagram, make sure you do so, because I'm gonna give you guys full outfit breakdown and links when I get off. I know I have an appointment with Apple because my computer's been acting up at 10:15, and it takes me like 20 minutes to get there. So I have like another 25 minutes, which I think I can do. It usually takes me like, if I'm not live, it will take me like 20 minutes to do my hair and makeup. My hair's already done. So yes, I will give you guys a link to the shirt, the bralette, the earrings, the necklace, everything, I promise. The rings. So make sure you follow me on Instagram. Raya Hope is my name on there. You know what, Tracy? I totally forgot to message the Remind group before I got on. I'm sorry. Yes, you'll message me through Facebook. Any way to message me is good enough. Doesn't matter if it's on my messenger, if it's on my page, email, whatever. Just don't send me more than one message because I'll answer both. And then we'll be having two separate conversations. I've totally done that. Where I've like color matched someone and then they'll message me on another area and I'll color match them again and they're like, you already color matched me. I'm like, oh, sorry. I just do so many a day. It's like, I just get in this groove from like color match, like a robot. Once we have finished everything, included contour, blush, lumenizer, eyeshadow, spray again. Yes, Karen, you're gonna spray, your setting spray is gonna be the first and the last thing that you do. First and last. Leaves, bring makeup down your necklace. I love that you're telling, oh yeah, for sure. Always bring it down to your collarbones, and depending on the shirt, or if I'm like really like pale or really tan, I'll bring it down like past my collarbones. Like the lower you bring it down, the more natural your makeup's gonna look. I know it might be like weird to think that you bring makeup down like past this part of your face, but your neck is always gonna look different, like shade wise. Okay, so we're just kind of building up this contour because I really like a bold one. And we're only using the Beachfront bronzer in Hermosa. And look, I went a little crazy on this side. We're gonna clean it up. Look how like natural that is. It's not muddy, it's not dirty. Oh, I love, 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 love this contour. Okay, so that was the Beachfront bronzer in Hermosa. And now we're gonna go in with the pressed blush in the shade Serene. Hi, Kathy, welcome. I have never heard of the name of Raya. My niece will be here in February. Aw, that's awesome. I have never met an adult Raya. I've only met little kids named Raya. And a bird. Like that is just setting in my lines because of changing weather. So Penny, make sure that you are applying your liquid foundation with Unique's blending buds. That's really gonna help. And then also, go a little heavier on the Glorious Face Primer before you apply your makeup. That makes a huge difference. I always have on my Glorious Face Primer and my setting spray before I do my makeup. That's gonna cap all your creasing and cap all your pores. So your foundation isn't gonna like seep into that area. But look how pretty this blush is. This is the pressed blush in the shade Serene. It's so gorgeous. I'm so obsessed with that color. Okay, so now we're gonna clean up this crazy contour. Hi, how are you? Honestly, like, practice makes better. So even if you grab the makeup and you're like, oh my God, this does not look the same, like, you should see how I looked when I first started. I was sharing some videos to my team the other day just to really show them, like, you know, when you first start, you're not gonna be like, I don't know, the hot girl, you know, not the hot girl, but like the hot thing on the, what was that saying? But I was trying to show them, like, when you first start, like, you go through a learning curve, and my first videos were so awful, like, oh my gosh, like, so bad. My makeup application was not good, like, I look like a hot mess, but I was trying, and I was learning, and I was, like, teaching while I was learning, which really, like, helped me learn, because I swear, when you're teaching someone else, when you're learning, it makes the biggest difference. I feel like you learn so much, like, faster and better, because you're kind of talking it out, and yeah, just teaching while you learn is really, really helpful, I feel like. Yes, the blush is from Unique. It's available right here, rayahopebeauty.com, and then you're gonna look for the green star, because it's a limited edition blush, so it's not gonna be in the same area as the rest of the blushes. Interesting, Karen. I've never heard of that. So yeah, try that. So I'll try on air with makeup too, I feel like. So you can always mix your primer with your foundation. Not the blush brush. Yes, this blush brush right here, this one that I just put on my blush with, this is from Unique. This is the blusher brush by Unique. And then now we're taking the Touch on the Mode luminizers. That was this stick was the cream to powder. And it's like a thick stick. If you were picking one, I would pick this one. This is the powder, the Touch on the Mode luminizer in the shade Lustrous Powder. And this is also in this month's Kudos. You get to pick between the luminizer or the primer. And we're just gonna dust this in little circles on the highest parts of our cheekbone, and look how pretty that is. It's like bronze highlight goals. I swear it makes your makeup pop. So if you've been feeling really dull, I get that a lot during the winter. My makeup looks dull, my skin looks dull. I swear, highlight, the blush, make your makeup pop. The brightening face mask is gonna make your skin pop. So I joined Unique in October, and I got my kit and finish. Makes my skin super oily because I have oily skin to begin with. I have oily skin, and you can still use it. You just have to set it to where your skin likes it. So for me, for example, like when I use the Liquid Touch foundation, because I have oily skin, or the BB Flawless, I make sure to set it with the setting powder and the pressed powder. And then I have a pre-makeup routine that I swear by. Before I do my makeup, every single time, I will spray my face down with the Touch Pulled setting spray, and then I will go in with the Glorious Face Primer. I'm gonna do my eyeliner really fast before I forget. I always forget. And then I spray again with the Touch Pulled setting spray. That's what I do before my makeup every single time, and it really, really makes a difference on how my makeup looks when I'm done. So I'm taking the eyeliner in the shade Perfect, and we're just drawing the waterline. I love this pencil. It's only $15, and it actually stays on where you put it. You'll do, for my pre-makeup routine, I do setting spray, primer, setting spray. So you use so many different things on your face. I just use foundation, powder, blush, eyebrow. All these different things. So Barbara, you can always shoot me a message, and when I give you a color match, I always walk you through kind of the application of it also. I'll give you a recommendation in the order in which you put it on. And ladies, I'm always here for questions. So if I give you a color match or give you a recommendation, you get it in the mail and you're like, okay, what do I do with this again? You can always reach out to me and I can walk you through application. Like, that is no problem at all. I always get this, I'm sorry I'm bothering you. You guys are no bother. Like, this is my job. I love my job. I love making you guys feel inspired. I love helping you guys. I knew nothing about makeup 3.5 years ago. So I get it. Like, I totally get the confusion. I get like the nervousness. So I always make myself available for you guys. And I try to be really quick at responding, so you guys can always shoot me a message and ask. Okay, I got it in the mail. Where the heck does this go? Okay, so this eyebrow pencil is my jam. I freaking love it. It is so dainty, super pigmented. It has a retractable tip, so it makes it super easy to apply. You don't have to ever sharpen it. And it's super creamy, so it glides right on. This is the shade medium, and we are just outlining our brows, and then we fill them in. I know bold eyebrows are not everyone's jam. Believe me, if you watch my hair tutorial, I have this one particular hair tutorial and it's at like 3 million views, which is incredible. Like, I cannot believe that it has that many views on it. But half the comments are about my dang eyebrows. I was in between an eyebrow wax. Never again will I go live in between an eyebrow wax. Jeez Louise. So I know eyebrows are not everyone's jam, but it's okay. You will survive if you see something on the internet you don't like. Oh, man. Oh, thanks, Karen. Yes, Rachel, amen. Not too soft, not too hard. What I know about microblading, it's kind of like getting your eyebrows tattooed on. It's semi-permanent because it does fade. I've been thinking about getting mine done just because I'm lazy, but there's also something kind of nerve-wracking about it because, like, it's on your face. Use a brow liner palette. Always buy recently used eyebrow pencil. Yes, me too. I love our eyebrow palette. It makes doing your brows super, like, really bold, really quick, easy. But there's just something about the eyebrow pencil that I just really, really love. It just it allows me to really get into those, like, fine lines to be able to really, like, detail my brows, which I like. I have so many wrinkles. No, you don't, Penny. You do not have flaws. But if you are wanting to heal your skin, the Uplift Beauty Serum, Time Correcting Night Cream, and the Brightening Face Mask would be amazing. Like, they really, really transform your skin. So if you are struggling with how your skin looks right now, like, it's never too late to start, like, getting strict on your skincare regimen. And I did a tutorial yesterday on mine, and it's really, really made a huge difference in how my skin looks. So if you have not checked that out, make sure you do so. It's so good. And all of our skincare right now is 25% off. So now is the time. If not now, then when? What do I use? Aw, thanks, Angie. Okay, I can see that, I promise. Yes, absolutely, Rachel. Yes, I love how creamy those two products are. Okay, so now I'm going to take, this is not by Unique, this is by Anastasia, or however you say her name. It's just like a clear brow gel. I use it to just kind of lay the hair down. Lay down, hair. But you can get this at like Ulta or Sephora. I think I got it at Sephora. Okay, so now for eyes. Check us on time. So now for eyes, I did this eye look the other day and I got a lot of compliments on it and it was so easy. So I was like, I definitely need to do this live for you guys. Penny, I only get the credit if you shop from my link. So this is my job. So I so appreciate you guys shopping from my link right here, rayahopebeauty.com. Everything has a love it guarantee. So if you don't love anything for any reason, you can always return it. And like I said, I can walk you through application. And I get this a lot too. I wish you could just do it on me so I know how. And honestly, you're not going to know how unless you do it on yourself. Like, I could put makeup on someone all day long, but until they put it on themselves, that's not when it's going to click. It's going to click when you do it to yourself. So practice, practice, practice. And it's makeup, so it's fun. Fun practice. All right, so I'm taking my Beachfront bronzer in the shade Hermosa, which is what we use to contour with, and I am just gonna buff this into my crease. Yes, the guarantee is amazing. I like to think of us like Nordstrom. And you guys, even after the 14 days, if you message Unique, they are so lenient. So don't like feel like, oh my God, it's been longer than 14 days. I mean, if it's like 90 days, maybe, but Yeah, they're amazing. So I have been messaging corporate asking when this brush is going to be released, because I was told by, I don't even remember who, that it was going to be released on the 1st, and then I was told by someone else it was going to be released on the 5th. It's now the 6th. It's still not released, so I don't know where the heck this brush is. I emailed corporate and they didn't give me a distinct answer. They pretty much just said soon. So I don't know if it's going to be like in a big announcement or what's going on. But I promise you guys, as soon as this brush is released, I will be shouting it from the rooftops. This is the Fluffy Crease Brush by Younique. It's brand new. They released it to presenters a while ago. So that's another reason to be a presenter. You get early access to bomb products before the public. The 15th, see, like every time I think I know. So now, okay, now we're thinking the 15th. Like I have no idea. I try to win there. Yeah, so maybe the 15th. Let's hope for that. All right, so we're just basically just buffing this into the crease, and look how pretty that is by itself. So the Beachfront bronzer, I was told this by someone the other day, oh, I'm too old for bronzer in my crease. No, you are not. No one is too old. All 215 of you are not too old for bronzer in the crease. It's so subtle, it's so easy, and it looks good on everyone. And this is a really good, like, learning how to put a shadow in your crease step. Just like that. So I know the Fluffy Crease Brush is not available, so what I would recommend in the meantime is Younique's blending brush, equally as amazing. So I would apply the blending brush with the Beachfront bronzer and Hermosa in your crease. Like no other color, Hermosa. That's the jam right there. All right, so now we're gonna take this color right here. This is the shade Slick. This is gonna be like metallic, like, I don't know, rose gold-ish, you'll see. So we are gonna just pop this all over our eyelid. And I'm using the Deluxe brush by Younique. But I love this color so much. It blends really well in with the bronzer, makes your eyes pop, and there's like hardly any fallout, especially if you use the Deluxe brush. Love it to bronze in the crease a lot. Yes, me too. I love it, love, love it. Yes, the blending brush by Younique is amazing. Okay, so that's it. That eye is done. Like how quick and easy is this? So this is like perfect if you're in a hurry but still want to wear eyeshadow, or you're like, okay, I need like an inexpensive eye look. You could buy these individually, the pressed eyeshadows in the single compact. I think they're $18 and they'll last forever. They seriously last for years. So this is the shade Slick. And I'm using the Deluxe brush, and we are literally just tapping it on our eyelid. We're not going too high, we're just basically going to the start of our crease. And just tap, tap, tap. Tap, 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 tap. How pretty is that? And so easy. And this color combo, the bronzer with the color Slick, honestly would look good on anyone's eye color. Like, I don't care if you have brown eyes, blue eyes, hazel eyes, this will look super pretty. All right, so now it's time for mascara. I'm all lid. Oh, how funny. Yeah, if you don't really have a crease, I would recommend just applying it a little bit higher up and creating that crease. But the blending brush would help a ton. Also, the angled sponge brush by Younique would be really helpful as well. I'll show you guys what that one looks like here in a second. All right, so now I'm taking the Epic mascara, and I'm just starting at the base of the lash, just combing through my lashes. I use the Epic mascara kind of as a base to my 3D Fiber mascara. One, because it gives you extra length and volume, and it makes your lashes like a little more moist. So I hate that word, moist. Wet is no better, I feel like. But it makes your lashes a little more moist wet for the fibers to cling onto, which I like too. No, I don't use a lash curler anymore. The gel from the 3D Fiber mascara, which is what I'm using right now, helps to curl them. And then also I've been using the Esteem Lash Serum, which is also by Younique, every single night before bed. and it makes my lashes grow like weeds, and it helps to curl them. So I no longer need a lash curler. Thank the Lord. All right, so gel from the base of the lash all the way up, and then you just take the fibers and you run them on the back of your lashes and just kind of press mid to ends. So on this side, Laura, I know, I feel the same way. Okay, so we're gonna let the fibers sit and settle on that eye while we come around this eye, and we'll do the same process. Base of the lash going all the way up. And then I always take my wand and roll them on the back of the lashes. I feel like that helps to curl them also. So gel all over, and then fibers mid to the ends, and then I always roll them on the back. It'll make your lashes look super thick. Yes, Slick was the lid color. Yes, these are 100% my. Oh my gosh, it's almost 10. See? Thank you guys. So glad. You guys are here, keep me in check. Okay, so gel, seal up the fibers. We'll do 2 coats because our lashes are worth it. I'm trying to like read and do this. It's really difficult. Dewy, yeah, there you go. Dewy is a better choice than wet, I guess. Oop. Fibers, done. Was the brown color used for the smoky eye? I believe that was Marvelous, but I always give you guys the full product list in the selfie I take, and then also in the comments of the video, which I know sometimes are hard to find because there's a lot of comments afterwards. But whenever I post like the finished look with the link to the live, which I always do after the live at some point, I also put the full product list when I'm done in that. Okay. Thank you. You guys are so sweet. Okay, so seal up the fibers with the gel. It's so important. So it's basically just a gel sandwich. Gel, fiber, gel. I am on, never eat shit. I'm on the West Coast. I'm in San Diego. So I believe we're 3 hours behind. Okay, so that is the 3D fibers. I got it on my finger. Okay, and then I always finish it off with the Epic one more time. I feel like this gives a little more zhuzh to your lashes, and then also I really love the wand on this. It really combs through your lashes really well, so I like that too. Okay, so I know, right? Crazy. I know it looks a little clumpy over there, whatever. We're in a hurry. Who cares? Perfection you will not find here. All right, so now we are going to sharpen this pencil. So now for lips, I'm gonna do one of my favorite lip combos. This is the lip liner in the shade Plush. It's creamy, it's matte, it's only $15. Looks like a Kylie Cosmetic lip liner, but not anywhere near the price. I'm gonna line our lips with this. Oh, thank you. Okay, so make sure they're even. So I don't look like a hot mess. So that was Plush. And then this liquid lipstick, this is the shade Stellar. It's matte, has an all-day hold. It's so good. Reach for a little bit more. And I take it all the way to the lip liner. Yes, Stellar is, I love this color. Okay. How pretty is that? Love, love, love. Okay. This is gonna drive me nuts. Okay. Okay, so now we are going to spray everything down with the Touch Bold setting spray. This is going to mattify everything. It's going to keep everything into place. It's going to help our lipstick stay in place, our eyeshadow, our mascara stay in place, everything. And it's going to take away that makeup-y look. So it really just looks like flawless coverage. This is like the porcelain doll finish. Yes, the liquid lipstick I believe is 27. Oh, me? How old am I? I am 29. I'll be 30 on the 29th. Yes, 30. But thank you guys for watching. I have to run. I'm going to be late. But make sure that you shoot me a message if you need to be color matched. Shoot me a message if you guys have any questions. If you were asking questions and I didn't get a chance to answer you because I'm in a hurry, shoot me a message. I would really love to answer your questions. I would really love to help you guys. Make sure you share this video on the bottom left-hand corner. Thank you. And I will give you guys the full product list in the comments after I get off. And then I'll also post the full product list in a selfie that I'm going to post later today. So make sure you check that out as well. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, Raya Hope. I'll give you full outfit details on there later today. And I hope you guys have a wonderful Friday. It's Friday, right? Yeah. Yes, check me out on Instagram, Raya Hope. I'll give you the full list of everything I have on and wearing and everything. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'll see you guys soon. Have a happy day.